Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub and I'm going to share a sad story of one of my students who actually lost his around $2,000 to $3,000 and in the conquest of getting his required band in Ielts through unfair means. Before we continue, I would like to make a request, and this is for the first time. I've never made any request. Please share this video on your YouTube channel. Please, for the sake of humanity, for the goodness of all the candidates who are planning to take IELTS, please share this video on your channel. I'll be very much thankful to you because the message which I'm going to deliver in this video, that message is vital for all IELTS candidates. That's why I request you to share this video on your YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, and wherever you think it is fine. Well guys, I'm sharing this story with you so that you are going to be aware of it. You know what the situation is. And after uploading the first video, many students sent me message on WhatsApp and they told me that they were going through the same situation and they were in two minds whether they should go for fake IELTS certificate or not, and after watching my video they actually stopped doing that. So guys, the purpose of uploading this video is same. I'm not going to tell you the name of the student, his location and all that stuff because I don't want him to be in further trouble. This is basically not what even you expect. What happened with that student, the story is so sad. Well, he was contacted through WhatsApp that we offer fake IELTS certificates and these are the charges and all that. So he needed actually 6.5 band and he decided to go for that. And they were demanding certain amount and actually he bargained over that, and finally it was settled that 50% amount will be paid first and 50% once the work is done. So he paid the first 50% of amount, they took all his details, and it was actually promised that this was about the terms and condition that first they would give him the TRF and after that he would pay 50% remaining amount. After 4-5 days, they demanded the remaining 50% amount. They said, well, your work is almost done, but actually we need the remaining 50% amount and then we are going to send you your TRF. And he said, well, you promised first that 50% amount now and 50% on delivery. But they said, no, actually we just need this amount and it's quite difficult to get these certificates and all that. That student of mine, now he had already paid 50%, so he decided to pay the remaining 50% as well, just because he thought if I don't pay this 50%, I would not be able to get my certificate and my first 50% would be gone. Actually, he was trapped. And he was successfully trapped by those swindlers who are actually behind it. Now the story is not finished yet. When he paid 50%, again after 2 weeks they said, okay, we are sending your TRF in a day or two and all that. And then finally they said, we are sending you through DHL and it's going to come to you and you will receive it in 5 working days. After 5 working days, when he did not receive it and he contacted them, and they told him that, well, your TRF is stuck in another country and because we sent it without any insurance, that's why actually you need to contact those guys there and your TRF is stuck over there. And then he was made another call, actually it was WhatsApp message from another country that your TRF is stuck here and it is without insurance, so you have to pay $600 as an insurance money and this money is refundable. Once you receive your TRF, your $600 will be given to you. It's just the insurance money and this is refundable money. Now he was in deep trouble. He didn't know what to do. Already he had spent around $1,000 and now they said your TRF is stuck here and without a sort of insurance you cannot get it and all that. And then he was made the messages from that country using the codes and all that. and then he didn't know what to do, and he decided to actually go for that. He borrowed money from his friends. He made $600 and sent it to the guy there, and once he received the money, after few days he received another message, and the message was, this is the fake Ielts document and we are going to arrest you for that. We have your address on it and we are going to arrest you through FBI, and because you are doing the wrong thing and you are responsible. That student of mine was totally out of his mind. He didn't know what to do, because by that time he had already wasted his $1,600. And he didn't know what to do because he had not shared it with anybody. And now they were demanding, they were saying, otherwise you will be arrested by FBI and FBI people are going to arrest you and you're going to be in trouble. And then they said, well, if you pay us $2,000 more, then we are going to finish all this case and you will be fine. Don't worry at all, and all that. So then he decided not to pay any further. He blocked all the numbers, and this is the story. So let me tell you, the story doesn't finish there, that you want Ielts TRF, you pay 50% amount. Not at all. The story doesn't finish there. It actually continues, and at the end you are blackmailed and you have to pay a certain amount, and at the end you say, oh, I want to get rid of it. Please, I just want to get rid of it. So that's why, guys, believe you me, I request you all, look at my hands, I request you all just to work hard to get your Ielts done. Whatever the band score you require, you need to work hard to achieve that band score. Do not fall prey to any fraudsters, any fraudulent activities, any swindlers, any bad people. Do not just do that. They are not going to spare you. Once you pay the initial amount, you are then trapped for the next amount, then you are trapped for insurance money, and then you are trapped, they actually, what do you say, they double cross you once again by just blackmailing you of FBI and all that, and at the end you say, okay, take whatever you want to and I just want to get rid of it. This is the whole story of my student. I've got all the details with me, but I didn't want to share his name, his origin, and all the things which happened with him and where they happened with him. Let me assure you once again, there is no number 2 of Ielts. There is no fake or there is no back door to get Ielts certificate. There isn't any under the table way of getting Ielts certificate at all. Whoever tells you that, he is actually a fraudster, and you are going to be swindled at the end, and then you will lose around $3,000 to $4,000, and then you say, oh my God. By the time this student was sharing his story, literally he was sobbing, he was crying, and he was saying, sir, I'm only sharing this with you so that you inform thousands of students that this has happened with me. This should not happen with anyone at all. So through my channel, I'm sharing this with you. Please be careful. Please be careful. I'm giving you this warning. That's all, guys. Thank you very much. Please, I request you to share this video on your YouTube as well. Before that, I have never made any request. So this is for the first time. I request you to share this video on your channel so that masses should get to know about it. And this has happened with one of my students, but this should not happen with any of my students. All the best. Take good care of yourselves. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.